He says he doesn't want to commit?
He was so wishy-washy.
Yeah.
And
You're on The Bachelor. You have, I mean, does he not know the premise?
We're still mad at Peter.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's Jamie here, and this is my husband, Sean. You may have seen him in other videos of mine. So this is a new series for us, and we're really excited because we're going to be doing just a recap and kind of review of The Bachelor. So it premiered tonight. What did you think of it?
Awesome. We literally wait like months for The Bachelor because we don't watch hardly anything else on TV, so we were really excited about it.
I'm assuming he's there for the right reasons.
He seemed, yeah, I mean, especially I think comparing to like Nick, you know, like we're kind of both Nick fans for his season, and then I know we've kind of slowly fallen out of love with Nick, I think, or at least I have.
It wasn't a good season. I mean, it wasn't
terrible.
like Nick. I really thought it was the girls that were on that season too.
Yeah, so comparing those two, it just seemed like Nick was kind of just there. I don't even think he knew why he was there, but like with Arie, it seems like he really does seem pretty genuine, and he seems like ready to just hit the ground running, like actually finding a wife and stuff. I mean,
and as a backup plan, he can be a social media star. Yeah, so let's see. We jotted down some notes because, you know, the first episode, there's a lot of people to meet, and I'm terrible with names. So the first thing that happened, I wrote down, was that they had a little flashback from Emily's season. And that was kind of nice to get to know him and see how he had his heart broken.
I like that after the rose they showed where he actually like gave her his journal from that time. I was like, wow, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, that was interesting. Some other things happened, and then we met the girls. So what did you think overall, like your first impression of everybody? Did anybody stand out, or like in a good or a bad way?
I mean, they really, Chelsea was kind of like the highlight. They're kind of playing her as like the villain this season, is like for Nick's season, the Corinne, she's kind of, it seems like she's kind of that person, which is interesting because she's like the single mom thing going, so you'd think people would like her, kind of like they liked Amanda and, was that Ben's season? So you'd think she'd kind of have people on her side, but yeah, she was kind of a nut.
Well, it's, you know, if you don't have a good personality, it doesn't matter if you have a kid or not. And then it's funny too because she's the one who got the first impression rose, which I totally knew was going to happen because it's always like the psychotic ones, you get it? So I'm like, she's gonna get the first impression rose, isn't she? And then they showed another person who was kind of off, and I'm like, maybe she'll get the first impression rose. But yeah, she got it, so that, you know, she's not gonna do well. Like, she's gonna suck.
Oh, totally. And I think like, as long as you're like a little crazy but not too crazy, there's a good chance you'll at least make it the first 3-4 weeks. So I think, because it just like, you know, it sticks out in his mind, but there wasn't anybody who like, I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna make it the whole way.
I think one of the first people we did meet was Chelsea. So I wrote she's a single mom, and I also wrote that she's a Kelly Kapowski lookalike. So
Crystal, they showed a lot of Crystal. She was the fitness coach who, I think she said her brother was homeless, and then she helped homeless people, and then, but she had a really strange personality.
Yeah, and like on like one side, I feel like I could totally use her help because she's this like health and fitness. Like,
she did have a soothing voice. I think Arie said that too.
Yeah, I could see that as somebody who would be like helping me in a situation, and I would kind of think is a little off, but I would kind of like in a way.
Like a yoga teacher.
Yeah, or just somebody who's, I don't know, just somebody who's a little different. But I don't think for Arie, I don't think this is gonna work.
No.
Oh yeah, what did you say about her?
I said I wouldn't feel comfortable being in a room alone with her.
Yeah, so that's, Next person that we kind of remember is that Mikkel one. She's 23, which I thought was a little young for him. Is he 36?
36, yeah.
Yeah, and that was another thing we kind of thought, like, there was some big age gaps, which can be okay, but I don't know, sometimes it felt like maybe it was too big of a gap.
They were kind of different, to like Paige.
Yeah, I mean, we're in our 30s, so I kind of understand Arie's position a little bit more. And when you're meeting people in their 20s, and especially early 20s, it's definitely different. I mean, you're in different places, and I don't know, so it's different.
I think it'll be, it's probably harder to connect initially, at least. We'll see, maybe after a couple of dates, they'll be able to.
Yeah, and then there's that one who they won't say her age. They won't say, and she might be 15. I have no idea what this girl
spelled like a
Yes, there's two Beccas. Yeah. The one with the short hair.
She's got to be 18. I mean, there's
She's 18 at the oldest.
We were turned off by Becca with the proposal stunt she pulled. We weren't too into that one.
Oh, do I have her? Oh yeah, she did a fake proposal. I wrote not funny. I don't like stuff like that, and you don't really either. Like, just kind of corny. I don't know, the stuff, you know, they have to like put themselves out there, and I get that they have to, you know, get the attention and stand out or whatever, but sometimes I think it's better when you're just more mysterious. And Arie did say that's why he liked, what was her name?
Chelsea, yeah.
So he liked that kind of mysterious vibe.
Yeah. Like if you're trying to be on Bachelor in Paradise, alright, but if you're actually trying to find love, probably not the right route.
There was somebody I thought would be good on Paradise. The ukulele one, right? And the taxidermy?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Oh,
Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall.
So I wrote, we'll see her in Bachelor in Paradise.
Night one, we already know
playing ukulele to the crabs there on the beach.
And then there was Marique. She was kind of like the Ashley I lookalike.
Yeah, and the one she owned the restaurant with her mom.
Yeah.
An Indian restaurant. Yeah. I don't know. She seemed okay, but yeah, she was definitely like an Ashley I kind of thing.
Oh, and then for other time, there was the girl who knew Raven, Tia.
Oh, yes. When they were showing her, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is Raven. It's literally her. And then they show Raven. And I'm like, oh my God. It wasn't just the accent. I mean, she acted just like Raven. And then apparently they're friends and she wanted her to be on the show. And I don't know. I've had enough of Raven. I mean, I already saw her multiple times, including on Paradise.
I think it's like better when you have like bringing in new people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you have to see Raven, which is like from the past, and you kind of get a weird feeling about it, and it's, even though it's not her, but it kind of was her in a way.
Right,
it was weird.
And I think we were both kind of bummed that Jessica went, the TV show host.
Oh, yeah. That was very sad because this person, she said her dad passed away a few years ago. They were like best friends. And her dad had met Arie before when he was on Emily's season. You know, that would have been so amazing.
And a cool story, yeah.
Yeah, you know, if like her future husband had already met her dad, like in the past, it would have been so nice. I don't know why he didn't keep her. He kept some other, like, people.
Pretty questionable people, yeah.
And then Brittany T, she was the first kiss, so they were driving their little cars.
The little toy car,
yeah.
like, yeah, they're...
And we couldn't figure out who kissed who. We actually rewinded because we were DVRing and was like, who kissed who?
Well, Brittany kind of like...
She kind of
leaned in, and then, but he came in pretty quick, so it was almost mutual, yeah.
Well, and then the second kiss was Chelsea.
Yes, she went in for went in for a second time when other girls hadn't even been there once.
Oh, people were...
And she was causing some problems already.
Yeah, so she's one of those. Wreaking havoc.
Yeah, the one person did the pit thing where they like put
their
arms up and they
I wrote her down. I remember that.
Best pit stop you've ever done. Like,
did he keep her? What was her name?
The pit one. Hold on.
Allie.
Yeah, Allie.
She was there.
Yeah, well, and you know what? She might stick around because in the DVR thing, it said the two names they have is what Allie and Amber. It said like Arie.
Sometimes it's random.
Oh, maybe it's alphabetical
yeah,
too.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Right. Arie and Allie and whoever else has an A name. Annalise, the kissing bandit. What do you think of her little shtick?
She was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think even Arie said it like after they started talking. It was like, oh, like we can connect. So I think I think because it's, you know, she was probably maybe a little more down to earth, it was okay because it was just like, that was my shtick and now I'm gonna like be normal.
And I didn't know he was a kissing bandit. And I actually, what does that even mean? Wasn't there only one girl?
I think it just refers to the fact that he was a good kisser, it sounds like, from what Chris was saying.
But a kissing bandit, wouldn't that be someone who steals kisses?
That's an incredibly good point. Yeah.
I wrote Jacqueline could be good. She had dark hair. I don't even remember her that much.
Oh, she was a little more...
like low-key.
She was a little more down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
And there was Fort Lawrence. That was kind of
funny. Right. Oh, gosh. That's not going to help me. I mean, just remembering who's Lauren, and then, okay, you're Lauren S, you're Lauren M, you're Lauren whatever.
And if you're one of those girls, I feel like you're, like, battling with the other Laurens. Like, you want to be, the last Lauren.
You're right. Uh-huh. That's a good point. There's a lot of competition between you and the other Laurens. It's like...
You want to get rid of the other ones.
On top. You want to be... Lauren, like, you don't need an initial. It's just Lauren.
The funny thing about The Bachelor is even when that person leaves, they still keep the initial.
Oh, yeah. And remember Ashley I?
Right, yeah, we still call her Ashley I.
What's her last name?
Dada or something like that.
We sent her a case.
We did send her a case.
She didn't show it. She was gonna show it. She didn't show it. One of our phone cases.
I hope you're watching, Ashley. But the
Yeah.
funny thing is, whoever the other Ashley is, like, I don't even know what the other initial is. Ashley.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or was that the weird Ashley, like the crazy one?
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
We didn't talk about Jenna.
Oh, Jenna. Yeah, she was kind of one that they paid attention to. She was, at first I thought he maybe kind of liked her because she had the blonde hair, like Emily from The Bachelorette or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. He said that she was like all over the place and kind of wild, and it's maybe intriguing at first. I don't know if that's gonna last.
It didn't seem like it.
Yeah, or it could last like a little bit. He couldn't even figure out her job, which is funny because what was her job?
I think it was social media manager.
Oh, manager.
Not as bad as what's his name was influencer. That dude from Bachelor in Paradise. That was
what was
real
his
bad.
name? That jerk. Robbie.
Robbie. Oh.
Yeah. No, she was social media manager. 2 girls had that title. Was that real?
No, I think it's
a
it
real
can be
title.
a real, but for them probably.
I don't. He couldn't figure out if she was like running a spa or social media. How do how was that getting mixed up together?
Yeah.
He may have gotten relaxed during the foot rub.
I kind of zoned out. Yeah. How are you feeling? Are you excited about this season? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. I feel like when you first watch it, you just don't know who's going to be good or not. And a lot of people just seem terrible. And some people seem good, but you know they're not going to be good. So you don't want to get too attached to them or think like, oh, this could be a good one. Because then you don't want to feel stupid when they end up doing these like idiotic things during the season. But I don't know. I feel like there's potential.
You think it's a better crop than next season as far as the girls go?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, what do you think?
Hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Arie will be a good Bachelor though. And I didn't watch this season, but just like, I think I watched like a before the thing and a preview type show in this, and I like him. He's a likable guy. Mm-hmm. And as far as the girls go,
I don't know.
Maybe it's harder to find good girls, and maybe all the good girls are taken at this point. I don't know.
Well, they were like 18 years old.
That's a good point.
Like that one. She may have been 15. You know.
But the previews made it look good. I mean, it looked like he actually is going to make some connections and stuff.
I think so.
We'll see.
But I think it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season turns out.
I think so too.
The first night is always like,
what's going on?
You don't know the people. It's like,
I'm actually kind of glad they went, even though I don't I don't know him, and not that I wouldn't know any of the Bachelors, but like from previous, like I'm glad they didn't go with like who are they thinking about, like Peter or somebody else. I think.
Oh, we were not into Peter. A lot of people liked him, but I didn't like how he was acting in the end.
No. Terrible.
That's not. I mean, you need somebody who can commit. Trust me, you need that. Can't take chances like that.
No.
He says he doesn't want to commit.
He was so wishy-washy.
Yeah.
And
you're on The Bachelor. You have. I mean, does he not know the premise?
We're still mad at Peter.
Yeah. If he wasn't able to commit again, they would have been pissed.
We're talking Juan Pablo mad.
Yes. That is what it would remind me of. Like, and I was thinking they didn't choose him because of that. Like, they didn't want that to happen. There's like a lot of backlash in the Bachelor community. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. So let us know your thoughts down below. Did you like it? Do you think there's like somebody out there for him? Do you know him well? Like, we're just kind of meeting him, so I think it might be different for me and Sean watching.
Are we right to like him, or is there something we should know?
Yeah, is there anything weird? Do you know any inside information about any of the girls? Current boyfriends? Any ages? Becca's age? Does anyone know Becca's age? So just one last question for you guys.
Will you accept this review?
Your hand's sweaty.
I'm nervous.
Well, stay tuned because we're going to be following The Bachelor all season and doing our reviews and recaps and stuff right after the show. Hopefully, we'll probably be going live too, like a bunch. So check out my Instagram. It's JamieCheryl_. I'll put it down below so that you know. And that's it.
Until next week.
Bye. We'll be like, so.
Oh.
No, why would we say that together?
Oh, yeah.
So, just one more question for you guys.
Will you accept this review?
Why are we going slow?